Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K. Thanks so much for stopping by and joining me. And today I have a third design team project, or kind of a bonus project, to share with you guys this month. I have been working with Graphic 45 Portrait of a Lady paper collection and playing with my Kraft Supplies for You flowers. And after I'd finished my last two projects, I decided to go ahead and create a couple more things while I had everything out on my desk. I had some paper scraps and some leftover laces and trims that I didn't use and a bunch of flowers, and so I decided to make a couple more things, and so I'm going to share those with you guys. So the first item that I did was altered a composition notebook. Again, I just started off by layering some of the paper from the paper collection. After I did that, I usually like to run just a basic piece of lace over my spine just to kind of cover it a little bit, because I don't like the black part of the spine that usually shows. Sometimes I paint it, but I put just some basic lace for my stash. On the spine, I did go ahead and add this gorgeous pleated trim from Kraft Supplies for You over the spine, and then on the back side I did leave it plain. You can just see the little bit of that trim showing, and then some of the paper. And then on the cover, once I layered my paper in that, I went ahead and added this gorgeous trim right back here is Kraft Supplies for You, this peach one right here. And then on top of that, I layered this rosette trim for my stash. Over on this sector of the composition notebook, I did kind of edge off some of the paper with some flat back pearl trim, not only here, but up here. And then also right here on this piece of chipboard that says Hello Beautiful. In the corners, I added some white lace that comes from Kraft Supplies for You. This is one of my favorite laces that Kraft Supplies for You carries. You can use it in so many different ways. It's a really fun one to work with. And on top of that, I layered this 3D loopy trim. And this is in the cream color, but again, she does carry this in other colors. There's the cream, or not the cream, which I'm showing you guys. I used the peach earlier on some of my projects. She has it in purple and blue. I've gotten it in the mint green before. So there's a ton of different colors of this trim, and it's so fun to take apart and use as little embellishments. I also added some more little flower clusters, and again, all of these flowers are from Kraft Supplies for You, along with the leaves, which the leaves I take off of the parchment flowers. But I do have some paper flowers. I have the dough foam flower, fabric flower, a rosette flower, and also one of the parchment flowers. So I have a wide variety of styles of flowers on here, and they're all in the gorgeous peach and green colors. And then I also added the butterfly, which comes from Kraft Supplies for You. And on these, I do like to alter them slightly. They do come with crystals on them, which are gorgeous. But I do like to add pearls, especially if I have a lot of pearls on my project, which I did. And then hanging from this flower cluster, I do have some bead sprays. These ones right here are Kraft Supplies for You, and you get a bunch of these, but these are just 3 left over from some past projects. And then these larger beads that you see hanging also from here, I have 3 of them. They came from a past design team project off of one of the white fabric flowers, and I saved them for a project like this, and they just turned out really pretty, just adding them in and kind of hanging down from that flower cluster. So I'll hold it up so you guys can see the different flower clusters. You can see the different flowers that I used. This one's another gorgeous flower. It has a really fun center. It's almost like hair in the middle of that one. Really, really pretty flower. And the parchment flower, the rosette. In this corner, I just have a different style of green flower that Kraft Supplies for You carries. One of the foam dough flowers that is in the peach color. And then here's a two-toned peach fabric flower. Again, just a gorgeous center on that one also. And then, of course, to finish off my notebook, I do like to just add paper on the inside covers. And so I went ahead and did that. And again, the back side is really plain. But that is my composition notebook that I created. And then I do have a couple quick cards to share with you guys, if you want to stick around. So I did create 2 6x6 cards. They are easel cards. Again, using the Graphic 45 paper collection and products from Kraft Supplies for You. Again, I did start off with layering a bunch of the Graphic 45 paper. And then once I did that, I went ahead and added, on this card, I went ahead and added this gorgeous trim from Kraft Supplies for You. If you watch my previous design team video, I did use this on the altered box that I did. And on top of these, I added some flatback pearls, which came from my stash. These flatback pearls also came from my stash. Up in the corner, I just put a sticker from the paper collection that says, "Hello, beautiful." And then right here, you can see some of the gorgeous fabric flowers from Kraft Supplies for You. There is that two-tone peach and white one, which I think is just stunning. The leaves do come from that flower cluster. And then I have some of the white rose fabric flowers from Kraft Supplies for You attached also in that flower cluster. So that is the first card, and then it does open up and you can see that I have the word thank you, and I am going to finish this card off, I think, by adding, I have to go through my snippet stash to see if I have any lace trim that's just long enough to go along the top and the bottom here. So I am probably going to add some trim to that yet, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. I just haven't had a chance to go through my little snippet box yet to see if I have any pieces that fit first before I cut into a whole roll of other lace or trim. So here is the second card. Again, very similar to the 6x6 easel card. Again, started off by layering paper from the paper collection. I added some flatback pearls from my stash. I added a chipboard piece that says "You are incredible." Added some of the peach 3D loopy trim. And then you can also see the peach 3D loopy trim right here. But I did leave it on the ribbon this time, where up here I did cut it off the ribbon to use as embellishments. But here I left it on the ribbon. And then behind that I have this gorgeous trim also from Kraft Supplies for You. It is very, very pretty. And then again, this one just opens up and it says thank you on there. And again, I will be adding some snippet pieces along there. I just have to dig through my stash first to find something. But I wanted to share those two cards in the notebook with you. I'd like to remind everyone about the KS4U promotion for the month of May. With any $25 purchase at Kraft Supplies for You, you will qualify for a chance to win a $40 or $30 gift certificate. This promotion runs until the end of the month, May 31st, and the drawing will be held the first week of June. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed everything that I shared with you today. Don't forget to check out all of the links for Kraft Supplies for You that I've listed below. I hope you all have a wonderful day and happy crafting.